What can kind?
Last week, Bulldog kind live.
Who can let away? Okay.
Very useless letter.
I agree with you. I'm control let away the Baha. Reform United Showbiz program. Nipa no control let away now. And you know natural here. Obi natural or signing him say one kind. Nipa na the din share minimum no. Onimnyansa. Whoever wrote this, I'm saying it be a pressure. I don't say no more here or hand be a pressure. I will just give him the benefit because meaning nipa no control let nipa na ya tro ni din wa ha as your friend is saying William Yeboah minimum no. Onye no control let away. Obi answer the phone. Most of young people Google article 162 1992 Constitution. Google 1624. Can I dey draw? So we Google now kind sa dey na. Be so create ankasa no and na ho so be kan man 1624 162 we dey call 162 na kind 4 no. Say then na draw. Or say yen reforming United Showbiz program, and this is coming from a political party. We are sana wuye.
1624
162
editors, publishers of newspapers and other institutions of mass media shall not be subject to control or interference by governments, nor shall they be penalized or harassed for their editorial opinion and views or the content of their publications.
Fine, no problem. This for now kind but you be all kind of speed. But some kind Ghana 40 as now say nipa no kind let away no or troll how they do it. This is a political party telling us to reform this program that we do. And this is what the Constitution of Ghana is saying. Read it for.
Editors and publishers of newspapers and other institutions of the mass media shall not be subject to control or interference by governments, nor shall they be penalized or harassed for their editorial opinions and views or the content of their publications.
Yang aban emrana emrana ema MPP ye party to me operate wo kroma emrana ema Nana Akufo-Addo to me ye president of Ghana no sambrani atwo mo sade ye wo he no political party can interfere in what we are doing here. I'm talking about this political party as MPP. So now now I'm coming. Now this letter that they have written is stating that yema MPP for kwan mo mba show so mbe kan mo adwen. As you say show ya yetisu wo hey. Mr. Logic, a strong MPP man. Every day he's speaking for MPP. But you know the reason why Omo complain say MPP for Maha because Mr. Logic speaks for Kennedy Japan. So Kennedy Japan is not seen as what the party is looking at doing. And when you continue doing stuff like this, this is what will make people say that the whole party is set up into a certain direction at this point. And these people are the people who are making the job of the government very, very difficult. As for me, apart from my personal interest, which of course I will state clearly any day, anywhere, I will never speak like ABSA Yebaha say, me sha tadi free about some in favor of Nana Akufo-Addo, and I will not do it. I will never do it.
Power 97.9 and I feel so or share live with TV XYZ the brass so Oman Atenase now Oman Atenase no ya chamienu ne yedi kai se bedi ka cho se ekuo kese bi pa ama ne muso ewo NDC amanyo kuonim a comprising of parliamentary candidates na no NDC abato no mugina senka manfo nto abamomo na nkomontimi nkwasi Oman emu ewo mrase bedwafie na so anya ama ne sa nti Oman tianda ena oma ka omo ho abom ena oma fom ekuo bi omo se omo begina so e de aboa ama NDC amanyoko no etimi enye tumi wabra ye ko 2024 abatfo nim na ene abusuafo no abafia ye ne omo e ba bedi nkomo question ba ko ehia me a bi bebu so omo ne se e de dankofo ano So 2024 about it there. NDC be fan of fala be easy. Ediama NDC. Sasam na no kre. Ananya no kre because what ye clip na me botcho Kennedy Japan. Ana woye radio interview no. Also say John Mahama ba obebi ti no. Amanfo bi wa adwen bi say Kennedy Japan no MPP no won ka ho. Fi say wo mu susue mu no won de wo ka no kre, wo ka na adwen. Ebetima ba tia NDC amanyoko no. Is Kennedy Japan someone to watch? Ba umi abetima pulu surprise. Ediama NDC amanyoko no wabra ye ko 2024 abato ni nyina abewura enkomoni a ye ba betwetwe within few minutes ansa na BOT so abewura na ye ono de na asam no de nam na wode ba na ehupa say ye economy no ne aye fam ebi ba beka ho ye de san komo no beba ba kai say mensa ka promo no so egusu a ekoso we ya kwanya ye de ato ade ama ye tiefo ene ahwefo nyinara se mubenya sika kwa wabra wode betu botum eno anso dial star 274 hash star 274 hash star 274 hash make sure say what MTN Momo account no so wabra wudi say adwuma yi iti bia wo bia to anamo because the next draw ye ba be no oni akona number no afidie no beyi ne number no wo benya 1,000 Ghana cedis kaniska no edem 10 million ene say ni akono ba benya iti mene wa metumri kan ma ba wura medical bopere ne dada ye jai kasa ni edi nkoma it doesn't mean say promo number na wie ye it means say promo no egusu e wo so iti ye jai kasa ye edi nkomo ni nyina no na wo ye kopem so bete say ye hwe na mean say fidie no ayobi apie iti star 274 hash mama bedwafo akwaba Don Emmanuel Agbanyo national treasurer Emma the caucus parliamentary aspirant. In fact, no, a parliamentary aspirant. I was Katy North and Persuaso. Eja Akwaba. Maybe I'm a Nyamiado. And I think so. Reverend James Ofobacha, a public relations officer, Emma Caucus, parliamentary aspirant. Kaiser and also Suwoman Persuaso. And I would say Nanka, Yentro Abama now, we didn't worry. And I want it with the second. Why are you doing that? About for Susuno, come with your big lie. No, my soul, yeah, you better show down. Yeah, Dania from front top.
Mama Chama, I see you do show down.
What do you say?
Nanka, Mama, director of elections,
show down. Mama
Chama, show down.
Mama Corners, I didn't try. Yes, I think for
many of them, yeah, that's it. Yeah, must show down. Because why should you must show down? No, I say I grow. Let's say they are grow about fear. Unto me cancusia.
Okay.
In him said 2024. Namia Duma 7th December. Yaba to Abariano. Na made in Kunimdie at the Ama NDC. Amanyo Kono. Na John Dramani Mahama so at the Animukai. Na enumuno enye trasa.
Oh yeah, sure.
Enye trasa.
And I want forecast I mean Ghana there said ya bakwa some city no 8 years bia no yes some
from sa ye abakwa sem 92 at the bar ne wo 8 years bia no ye besesa. But this particular time it is a very crucial time. Don't let us taken for granted. Say we dear omedi omu 8 years e wi enti no ye nso
braso ama NDC
braso ama yen ye ne eba say ye de sa agro no edisi ye ni so a sene a wo bobo a ye bo obi sulia no sa na woma omo wo sue no ombebo yen sulia
but me Don honorable would have been done. I mean the point is say o hwe sabre ya ye wom ya sikasem nye aban ne ho nya akono. In fact, omumpo omuwa abem including Professor Frimpong Boateng. Ya twene ho afri the aban yi ginama. To the sense that we from family and friends, variety of family and friends, concubine party. And then Obisa say MPP no pana enunye. I mean, at least it should give you that feeling say where the Dema NDC you are now.
Thank you very much. Over my Konya Kakra na me can English.
Because
it's a deception.
And
it's a deception because you see the MPP is correcting the errors of Kufuor, President Kufuor, in their 8 terms of governance in this current Nanado presidency. And so it's not going to be usual politicking. Say, we have spent 8 years until automatically government. No, it's never going to be like that. Where because one, you can see that all the confusions are MPP Musisiano. After the presidential aspirants have elected whoever will be their flag bearer, I can assure you, different arrangements are the boom. Yes, it's a deception. That is why the National Caucus for Parliamentary Aspirants, we feel that it is very crucial for us to put all our bitterness, our disagreement aside. You forget who say yes, throughout our campaign till date. And some of us, especially me, I have contested the current MP for 2 times. And then I have contested this one again. I wasn't successful. But
Get you north.
Yeah. What matter is power. And to take that power, we should rally ourselves first and foremost and take that power. And when we take it, we do not think of who gets what and what happens to who. But if we want to think of the fact that and say, then we are doomed for life.
But a bit
no, we are doomed for life. Anybody who will even rise up against the National Caucus for NDC parliamentary aspirants, I can assure you, is an enemy of that victory 2024 for the NDC. Is an enemy to the victory of NDC 2024 and the presidency of President John Dramani Mahama.
Okay, but sa and say as I'm not kind of Obi or party more what again bisana.
Minya Kwame, ya share Jumadia Ase no ya fampa. Sa Kokosi no ya call primaries, that was on the 13th of May. Caucus no started on the 14th of May. And you know, just the next day nani ya shasi ya boy and one. Because you say there have been a lot of hitches. I war party ni moi. Say yen no yan shasi an yen yoma bia emwa. And that is why yen and campaign p no this time no. Obeshe na yafeni yeko reconciliation. Yeko say conflict resolution. Yeko akokika bom pinchen CC ye afeni. We have not, the party haven't started that. But you're making sure, say, all across the countries, no, you're in 16 regions, you can't aspirants, boom.
As specifically, the end of my I mean, so, okay, say, Makoma Buma, Wakwambe.
Baby, ne binumonti omuwase. Me mpesa mebubo din, me mpesa mebubo constituencies nibi. Ye ti say na basa ye wo ho, nipa ne nte ne ho ase. Or yen adwin so obeko independent no quickly no ye rashe ho one of your dwumadie no e de yen kopie asen because near him say a lot of people will come during the asen by election into ye wo ho we were there throughout the election ye assigning in the election day no we were assigned at Dansame ani any anope mechiano Ashanti regional chairman Nana Kwesi na ye ne no na e wo ho and everything will show Ubehu semeneno in the videos and everything. And Nyana said we were trying to look for all the parliamentary aspirants now, bitterness to meet them, talk to them, and let them come together. Yeah, we will be able to fight this equal cause together. And baby constituency be peace no winnie yano krano. Peace no winnie ya no kra no pono peace na nkasa no ye sorry atia no ye pesi etu but yen as caucus no ya parliamentary aspirant caucus no ya kwa akogina peace na chi a fight amana to make sure say they get their grounds enti no saa dwumadie nyinaa no it is just towards the victory of NDC in 2024.
And talk about the victory, Don Wabrame Bahono. Asamba Koyana tied down Kofano, Wabromo discuss NDC, and the Modachi in the 2024 elections, and they say, Mokradia na Modeba. And ya semnet, Masem Kran say, Mo message ye day. Ayana Yana Mafo in Pempino, Omotide, and the Katia, NDC Amanuko. Some Kramuni message. More message.
We have message. Your message, pa. And first and foremost, no message ni say MPP Nanado Akufo-Addo Bawumia government. Oma say nyuma bebre. Oma collapse banks na. But the first thing President John Dramani Mahama beye oba baimu allow come to power is to make sure he resurrect all those financial institutions and those who are in the university doing finance, doing accounting. As we speak, they have no place to go and get a job or be employed. But when President Mahama returns to power, which I call the return of President John Dramani Mahama, the return of President John Dramani Mahama, you will bring back all these financial institutions that automatically give job to the teeming youth who are in the university. And so it is one advice to all those in the university and those who have completed and unemployed that their best option, their best dream, their future, their hope is President.
How different is this promise from MPP's promise of insurance? Say, Mebunoni Ghana for the Dona Binya. I mean, at a point in 2016, the then General Secretary, MPP Amanyoko John Wedu, Ojina Simpiso, and a Juma Bebuso, I'm a man for credit from one marshal, and about former Juma war, my God. How different is this promise from Omodiano?
The difference, Nise. Who near Omo yes is here. The Omo yen say Omo collapse every job at any point. Omo dima Omo families and Omo busia. That is the difference. And they collapse everything. And when they keep collapsing, so they can dominate all the sectors of the economy for their family, the busia. That's what somebody rightly put a concubine government.
Professor from Bombo.
Yes. A busia kind of government. And that President Mahama had never done that. We have seen his fruit. Even 4 years, the kind of monumental projects are all here, throughout the whole country. The kind of development and the kind of jobs that he has created. If somebody say we will give you a gift, you should look at him properly. And the effect we can see from this current government is absolutely total distraction. And so what they said is different from what we keep telling them, or what the NDC keep telling them that when we come to power, we will create job, and that job is already automatic there. It's just the resurrecting the collapsed banks that gives job first and foremost, and then the completion of all the projects that have been started in the NDC government. Automatically, those artisans, they get their daily breaks, and the engineers and the contractors, everything just come into place. That is exactly the difference between the NDC and the MPP.
Memweti Kennedy Japan, I want to see a flag bearer hopeful, Emma MPP Amanyoko. But answer Reverend Bacha on the same question. A Juma, a idea here, Mebuno Pa. A dear Nema NDC boss said ye de a nume bano. A dear Nemamo DNA no create true as compared to MPP Amanyoko.
Many are me that's so sure. Nancy Munutie, ye flag bearer, John Dramani Mahama, who also emphasize it, our youth. The reason is say, Oshay ye population na a Melbourne a higher than Omo near Fia no menino. And say one G Omo or Chinano or mine bebo. And Sabi. MPP amanyo no eye amambofo. That is why I obehwe no niama omo de bae omo ba no omo da asem ne bi ne was omo de nyuma eba. And o sha I call them ghost jobs na omo create ni nyina no omo collapse ni nyina because no munim say no ena Ghana for pe no ɛna mmabu pɛ and sɛnea me nua dɔn ɛka no sɛ yɛba na JM ɛba he is creating the jobs for the youth ebi bɛbi sam sɛ kwan bɛn so nurse ni okɔ school wie ɔte fie teacher ni kɔ school wie na ɔte fie owie university ɔte fie owie secondary school ɔte fie anka enwuma ne deɛ we have direct jobs we have indirect jobs and the project ɛkɔ so no there will be indirect jobs being created wɔn ma kɔ school no nso de wɔn certificate bɛpɛ adwuma no ma yɛ but the adwuma no wɛn yɛ collapse ne nyinaa ɛno no na John Dramani Mahama ba ɔba bɛ make sure say he is restoring those things sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a mmabu no bɛnya adwuma yɛ.
but anɛsɛ wɔn kɔ sukuu wɔn ti fie no John Mahama pension no ebi nsi.
ne ebi yɛ na esi.
nasa complain ni wɔ.
complain wɔ hɔ.
namanfo nkɔ pekete ɛwɔ ɛyi health ministry.
but the number no this time is overwhelming. yɛ ka biribi about 2 ɛti fie. Now and now we are talking about 10 etifia. You can't compare. Say is the same thing. It's not the same thing. Now system no why it's absorbing the people. And you know oremu. By this time the system is choked. The system is blocked. A blocky system no. And you are only baby or only any that's so be.
But you see,
the area so too quiet. And now maybe you know too quiet for your man.
Okay.
We are losing our youth.
I say some more time now.
Many are coming. Yen time nente sa
na manfo ntu kwan
me say opa etena nopa ma me ma wadwuma ma sre wo mpendefo kwan na ye this survey na ko embassies na nopa ana ahimrachin mu na ko hwe mabu a egu asala ya omo pese omo fi kro yi mu akọ yen time a ye wo so no akwantu onya yakono I said to myself say me ntu kwan I'm not traveling
but na manfo ntu kwan
okwaba because or ko aba because owo bibi ye onya ne sika di oje oton ayeto okope a onya but na wokọ a wokoto ayento wokope a wunya ohwe the opportunity ni ba bia enti onko no nko twitwi ponkose ana onko no nko tete tomatoes at least obenya bibi kakra ba fie enko asom we ya se ye film en John Dramani beji ye film
but say honorable amenya de we say na mo opponents so ehumo I mean in the case of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, Vice President, also John Mahama on no Esia kind pain. I'll be beating a pain because now on it Ekufuado and I will take it back also Omokoya or beating John Mahama pain. And in the case of a year Kennedy Japan, and also New York, you would it we
show videos in a police station as they get it to know. We are grateful. Ntiebe diama, we be sikap ebe ye bottom man. Polling station and win. Yeah. I'll be the next president. I'm telling you today, I'll be the next president because me winning primaries, I'll beat Mahama hands down. Mahama doesn't have a message. I have a good message, and I'm a man with vision. Me will taste. I like good.
I'm a man with vision. Me will good message. Me will taste. Done.
Okay, that's a concept no.
Why?
Canada, Japan. When you're truthful, when you're credible, now say I would say or part a President Mahama.
Yeah.
Have you heard that?
Yeah. What Ebola rate Star Chat? Yeah.
And he said categorically, said the man has been good to him, even to the extent of the wife, our first lady, our mother, giving her phone to Kenya, Japan to talk to President Mahama.
That's right.
And President Mahama in turn respond that is your wife. That is the kind of personality we call President Mahama. The person who has vision. The person who has vision is somebody who had done it before. And when he was president, you can see all the monumental developments that are physical, that are tangible, that you can go to right now. Like the University of Ghana Medical Center.
That's right.
You can go there right now. You can go to the circle. That is the Kwame interchange. You can go there and see it. Feel. You can see with your naked eyes. It's not a dream. It's not a mirage. And when we are talking of Kennedy at Japan, I can assure you, he's somebody who will just throw any dust into the eye.
Also a message. He
doesn't have message rather. He doesn't have any message. He's a deception to me it's a walking deception and a walking contradiction. And now Obekai say obey now acquire different thing. Later on, like a dog, you vomit and come and lick it again. And that, I believe, is not a credible person who can be a leader. For me, Canada, Japan, I know Ghanaians don't trust him. They don't believe him because he's not credible. Yeah. He cannot be a leader. But somebody with a high temperament of that stature cannot be a leader.
But when you talk like this, I don't know, man for dream say,
yeah,
Muhu 2024 elections, and say it will be a walk in the park. Because so far, candidates in MPP are presenting. So, wait, say. Obiani Obomu, Baumia Momu. Doesn't Baumia scare you?
Not at all. After Baumia, it's an apology of a leadership. Oh, an apology. See, if you Google right now, say who is the biggest liar in Ghana now?
Is his name? His name will pop up.
Doctor.
But that one we all know that if somebody consistently refers a particular name and attaches it to you, and it keeps coming up in online publication, then likely will say Google what type of now boss adina and do the high. I mean, no. It does not necessarily mean that Google
it's not only Google.
It is evidence. A professor every day he lies, and I'm sure his children knows that he lies because whatever he says is the opposite is what's happening now. Or say, when they come, they will not borrow. Today, the same person is borrowing like is on a speedboat. That should tell you that person is a liar. We should call a spade a spade. He's a liar. And I can assure you, all we need to tell about me, if he were to be the flag bearer or whatever, the MPP elect, you are a liar.
Very well.
And the school children, Kwalani, Naomi, say, oh yeah, truffle. Simple.
Very well done. Me that's Mami for Reverend Bacha Emrem Rev. Answer that by Emmanuel, Professor Emmanuel, both 80 will say, a better than a party be a manifesto. Now we need message. It will more cast NDC need message, you know, or more kind people's manifesto. Rev Mami Tonga.
May refer to Kennedy. We now boy. It's unfortunate. Say, you know, I say MPP a manual no a memasa. Ama afi ababeto abwaje. And you know, say almost to omania. Na ono ankasa kan. Okotie ne nsem bia waka. Na Kennedy nye na dwen say obeba be contest as a flag bearer. But ono ahwe nioma ekoso a. Otumi wo say ono betumi aba abeji party no nkwa. But onu mu na nkasa no. Onu mu na nkasa no udi ni si hwa. Apart from mebu kakra na ebo na chidom no party ekuku damfo no mo MPP fo ni mo ahi na edi na chi. Party bon penifo ni we ni mu nyina ndi na chi. Enti no eye clear say ono ontumi embe wini na even mpo no wabenya akwanya no ne yenra Baumia, yenra John Dramani Mahama, ababe contested. On nyasa akwenya no abekase obetumia BT no hands down. Sabi yenyi na ye call by election no ye kopie wasin. Asin na ne ho na ye ne kuro mu ne ne wo no. What is in asin? Then particular a chenso factory bi wo ho company bi wo ho processing plant bi si ho then pa enot waye wo ho at least give us a good example ni enka say based on this and that you know you are credible
it samo koye campaign e dey ama NDC a say na mo beka no eno nti na make say amam for dream say samo kasa say ya ase mutrima ye mo da mo feel say obia ni MPP dia ne a farmer NDC
menu akwa me
ase mutrima ye mo de
menu yenye bi pay Ridge Hospital and ye change edifice no.
Of course.
University of Ghana Medical Hospital E-blocks and no say yensi sa suku dan no mo ensisi hɔ a anka MPP amanyo kuo no ba so no anka want to me and be introduce you omo free SHS program but because you say suku dan wo ho suku wo ho ntino they can put in masses and that is why they brought in senior beya and kwala be school because a dan wo ho hospitals yesisi ye nneoma ye de gugu akwan mu a e de ahoto e de bebre nkrofo enne sagleme housing yesi ho it could have housed over 1,500 people yem maimu and krahanum we have a deficit of housing akora millions and dynasty ono anka ya buying a waswa anka we have putting down proper systems Sabi, yeah, be making sure that people will live there. We will put down buses, logistics that will bring people from that place stress free. Obia kotana hoa onim se kwanya obefa so aba bedu enkran kroma ye na dwuma opon wa obesan kono ewo ho metromas enguno ayalolo yenguno. But these were things it was introduced as any be commuting crofo from the locations and areas in the omaba. What is happening? These are things as anyoma nyina message in there omunya botre. Say sisi ano de omo pese omu ni say yembe throw all our cars out. Now fe no imagine so omo nko omo primaries namra November 4th ewo ha they should just go and come. And then when they come whoever they are bringing, we will now face the person.
All right. Remember, chance no last comments. Wa bra ye dey enkomo no. Banawie into the crack no. Parliamentary caucus no. Parliamentary aspirant caucus no. Ye hu mo say.
Yes, thank you very much. We should see as the party, the nation should see us as a united force to redeem this country from this wicked and dastardly MPP Nanado Bamia-led government. Yes, a united force, a force to reckon with.
Okay, I be whom so various constituencies. Right?
Yes. So let me add this quickly.
As we are wrapping up,
as aspirants who couldn't make it in the just ended parliamentary primaries, we are supporting our PCs. We are supporting our party and we are supporting our PCs to make sure.
So in your case, get to south, get to north. You are supporting Edema. Okay,
exactly.
And to whom?
Prince Ado Kwajotabri. And
then
or you be a Bisam who has a Mokosia obi. And no bomb a basuma nipana se o mijna and mijna ne chipinti from beginning.
We want to have majority in parliament.
Okay.
For President Mahama to work effectively.
Very well. See. May I show some other time.
They should come on our program on the 13th.
Okay.
This Friday.
Okay.
From 10 to 2. And the 2 is for the press conference.
A program there,
that is we are meeting for the first time, face to face.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then also release a press conference, release a presser to the public that indeed we are united for victory. That is our target. That is our motto.
All right, may I say a year Reverend James Ofwe Bachina Fenso Don Emmanuel Agbenyo. No, I'm not for business will be a bit my banner.
Obia ye invite you obia betumi aba NDC for nyina manyoko ni nyina omumbra because ye ndwumadie no eye for the party ye bibia no eye for the party enti no ma menka we ni yemfa ntwatwa me sre say if you have the interest of the party then don't be a stumbling block to the parliamentary caucus. Because you say even whoever you are, so we are NDC Nikura, now you want to stand in against the victory 2024. We the parliamentary caucus will come after you.
More fire. Ebusia for Dwabo Ase Power 97.9 Afenso TV XYZ. You die one best see your back. Bernard Odrotechi or same who be or Babe catch for Ghana economy home. But Bibi or why you bet my year. Edia Sisadi and Hokwain. di ade mensa ka promo no so answer na show no beba na wie ye no *274# obi ba benya 1,000 Ghana cedis yeba.
Aja ko ni mo enti pa na dia ho ayefo sei ye aja na ba ne san.
Please, can we get your name and position again? For a simple reason that we demanded to present the petition to the governor of the Central Bank of the Republic of Ghana, otherwise known as the Bank of Ghana. The governor has 2 deputies, namely Deputy 1 and Deputy 2. Unfortunately, he has decided to disrespect us, and his 2 deputies have also decided to disrespect us by not being here and to receive our petition. We never said we are going to present our petition to the head of security or someone responsible for security, with all due respect. They have actually mismanaged the affairs of the central bank. They have mismanaged the affairs of monetary policy. Today, Ghana, our beloved country, is on 18 years. You are not the one responsible, and we will not give you our petition. Let me also say that, in summary, this governor and this Bank of Ghana, led by Governor Addison, has unilaterally printed up to 80 billion Ghana cedis in 2 years without recourse to Parliament. Aside, they have unilaterally written off about 48 billion Ghana cedis being government debt. Let me say that all of this was done without parliamentary approval. But let the governor be aware that, in fact, printing of money is like an alcoholism. The good effect, or the perceived good effect, comes immediately, but the hangover comes after the party. Governor Addison printed money to finance the champagne lifestyle of this President Akufo-Addo and Bawumia lifestyle on an apetition budget. Today, how you've seen, is just the beginning. We will come back again, and I assure you, trust me, we will come back again. He should better come in here. If he thinks that the IMF is more important than the Parliament of Ghana, if he thinks that the IMF is more important than the people of Ghana, he's here.
Oman Atenase with Dwabo Ase Power 97.9 and Afenso TV XYZ. Sabra yeka say Ghana for adesho omogu Israel ne Gaza papere so no musu efre Ghana empanifo say omombeje omom. Nanso Ghana empanifo issue statement ade omo kan say Israel ne Palestine tokwa no asumwe na no wedi. Baby ani wo statement ni aye boss say ne ye e de abo Ghana for ho ban. Oman a wotim no eno no. But ade ba ko so ehu a nam kwan so eba. Bernard Odro Techi twen watwen adwen asi IMF enkomo bi o masase ene Ghana for ni wiase afa na nyina etie efa yesikasem entoto ye ho pe Bernard Odro Techi ne projection economy no crisis no emu ba